What's up, everyone? Jacob, Sandbag Misfit here with another off-the-rip sandbag workout video. But we're not going heavy today. We're going to train with this baby 80-pound sandbag. It's my first sandbag. It's obviously something I outgrew pretty quick. With the bag being shaped like that and having handles on it, it's very easy to see that as a replacement for a barbell. But today, I'm not going to use the handles. Especially from training in a gym all your life and lifting barbells, it's very easy to think a sandbag can be a replacement for a barbell, thinking in terms of barbell lifts for strength lifts. Another thing is, when I first got that sandbag, there wasn't really much content out there about like heavy sandbag training or what to do with the sandbag, anything unique to the sandbag. So a lot of the stuff I found was just random conditioning workouts using the handles, and it's like mimicking barbell lifts. I was definitely skeptical of a sandbag at first. You know, everything used with the handles, your front squats, your bent over rows, all that stuff you can do with a barbell. And it's like, why is a sandbag unique? I could just do this stuff with a barbell and I could add weight to it. I can't add weight to the sandbag. It's not heavy, so it's not gonna build muscle or make me strong. So the other reason I got it is because I needed a weight, some kind of weight to train with, because I was in between gym memberships. I was doing CrossFit, and CrossFit gyms are expensive, and I didn't feel like paying twice in the same month for CrossFit gym memberships. So I had to take a month off for that. In my opinion, based on my own experience, if you really want to find out the benefits of sandbag training, get a strongman sandbag. I wouldn't get the long handle bags, but they're not entirely useless. And in this video, I'm going to show you some things you can do with it to like complement your heavy work, build the muscles that are needed to lift heavy sandbags. Before I carry that sandbag over there, I want to kind of explain why I'm training light like this. At the moment, I'm 6 days out from doing a challenge. It's called the Murph Challenge. It's a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats, and then another mile run in a 20-pound weighted vest. Absolutely grueling, and I did a dry run yesterday, and I'm kind of sore from that. So I'm really not trying to go heavy this week. I'm trying to recover, repair, and gear up for that. But enough jibber jabber. Let's get started. I'm also going to use a kettlebell and cinder blocks in this workout for farmer carries. And band work. They say the warm-up's the most important part of the workout. Get that blood flowing, most importantly. Definitely sore in the chest and the back. I did a ton of pull-ups, push-ups, and air squats. So it makes sense. Like I've said before, I don't really take the warm-up I don't really get too involved in the warm-up. I find that like stretching and mobility is good on rest days when I'm not working out. All right, to start off, I'm gonna do a 12 down, 12 to 1 set of Zercher squat with a sandbag, kettlebell swing, and then sandbag press. In my opinion, I don't really do press work with a sandbag. I used to do it a lot. I made a video about the sandbag press. Sandbag press is a lot different than a barbell. It's kind of like, it's awkward and you have to balance the bag and everything else. And for some reason, it feels a lot heavier than a bar with fixed weight. My press work's more focused on calisthenics, dive bomber push-ups, and push-ups mostly. I feel like doing it that way, it leaves me more energy to focus on heavy sandbag lifting, shouldering, carrying, and all that good stuff. All right, set one. Got 12 reps of Zercher squats. Oh yeah, snap, crackle, pop. I feel like that's a core exercise more than a leg exercise. All right, 12 kettlebell swings. Now a set of cinder block farmer carries. And I'm going to do banded bicep curls. Then pull aparts. So I'm going to do a set of farmer carries, banded bicep curls, and pull aparts in between every set. I guess I call it active rest in between the set with the sandbag and the kettlebell. All right, set two, got 11 reps. I got 11 kettlebell swings. Ten Zercher squats. Ten kettlebell swings. Ten sandbag press. active rest. Little bands. Got 9 Zercher squats. Nine kettlebell swings. 9 overhead press. Eight Zercher squats. 8 kettlebell swings. 8 sandbag press. 7 Zercher squats. 7 kettlebell swings. 7 overhead press. 'Something I found with these bands is I've always had trouble with pull-ups, specifically my left elbow. It would be like some nagging pain, and it doesn't hurt anymore, probably because I've been doing these bands. Make my joints stronger. Must have been a weakness in that somewhere. I don't know if other people have had similar experiences, but that's mine. Also had a little bit of elbow pain carrying stuff out front too, and I don't feel it anymore. Oh man, I guess bands do have a bit of squats. Halfway there. Six kettlebell swings. 6 overhead press. All right, 5 Zercher squats. 5 kettlebell swings. 5 press. 4 Zercher squats. 4 kettlebell swings. 4 overhead press. 4. Balance is key. 2 more. Whoops. Getting down to it. 3 Zercher squats. 3 press. 'Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When the reps get lower, slow it down, hold it for longer. All right, 2 Zercher squats. Oh yeah. Get comfortable. Oh yeah, last rep. Last set of farmer carries. Last set of bands. Oh man, getting a lot out of the little reps. That'll do it. That's just some stuff you can do with a little light long handle bag. I guess I call it a baby sandbag. Just a simple 12 down workout, 12 to 1 with 12 sets of farmer carries and banded bicep curls and pull aparts layered in between that, 12 sets of that as well. Now it's time to put all this stuff up, get dressed, and go about my day. If you have any questions, anything to add, leave it in the comments. Thanks for being here, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Keep putting in the work.